I'm Mark Hood. From my office at the North Shore News, I write a monthly golf column telling over 150,000 readers about all the great local golf facilities available to them. Join me as we explore some of the most spectacular golf courses that British Columbia has to offer. This month we took another cruise via BC Ferries to Vancouver Island, where we stayed in Parksville and played the Fairwinds Golf Course at nearby Nanoose Bay. In a spring of inconsistent weather, we scored sunshine and made the most of it. Joining me were friends Dan Rothenbush, Steve Becker, and David Hanley. We stayed in Parksville at the Tinamara Resort. It's a family and pet-friendly getaway spot that offers great accommodations. There are tennis courts, a playground, and a very good restaurant, but you can cook in your room if you prefer. There's also a spa that's gained a reputation as one of BC's best, though we didn't take advantage of it. Fairwinds was a 15-minute car ride away and is one of the finest examples you'll find anywhere of a planned community where the needs of visitors, residents, and the surrounding ecosystem are cared for in remarkably effective harmony. A fully Audubon-certified golf course, the grounds crew here go out of their way to ensure their policies and practices benefit the surrounding environment. Conceived in the early 1980s, Fairwinds succeeded by having a long-term vision and sticking to it. They took their time to produce a destination that, over 20 years later, just keeps getting better. The Fairwinds community includes the Schooner Cove Marina, the golf course, some 30 kilometers of forest trails, a 20,000 square foot community center, and homes tucked discreetly into a 1,300-acre site that's still largely undeveloped. In the next few years, the Schooner Cove neighborhood plan includes the addition of housing and services in a mixed-use waterfront village that will improve public access to the ocean. There will also be phased development of housing, additional parks, and another community center on the ridge between two large lakes. You can build a home or work with one of Fairwinds' preferred builders to create a residence that's really a pleasure to come home to. I had a look around one of their display houses and was impressed with their commitment to workmanship and great design. Area residents share a common expression. They look happy. This is the kind of place people who work hard all their lives reward themselves with, either as a holiday or retirement home. It's all here: walking and cycling trails, boating, and of course, golf. Fairwinds rolls with nonchalant ease into and around the low hills of Vancouver Island's eastern shore. You play among arbutus groves and tall stands of ancient evergreens that blot out the rest of the world and keep this peaceful place quieter still. There's abundant wildlife. That day the course was alive with deer, black-tailed fawns, and yearlings. They were everywhere and had little fear of golfers, even after watching us tee off. The tranquility you get to experience is a good thing. This less fervor course contains plenty of challenges waiting to expose the weaknesses in your game. It begins on the first tee. A long iron or fairway wood takes you to a narrow landing area guarded by bunkers on the left and water all the way down the right. Fervor gets in your head right away, directing your focus to the hazards and away from any swing thoughts you might be trying to generate. At 418 yards, the fourth hole is much farther than it looks and rated most difficult on the course. There's water in front of the tee, and laying up on your second shot may be your best choice, as the heavily bunkered green is separated from the fairway by a creek. Service at Fairwinds is also great, both off the course
she's great,
and
very
on.
hospitable, and she's always around when you need her. What do you think, Steve?
Muffins and cookies.
Muffins and cookies. It doesn't get any better. That's wholesome. That's wholesome right there.
Gracious, wholesome.
Yeah, gracious, very gracious. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks for everything. Okay, bye.
The back nine begins with a 155-yard par 3, and pin placement on the large multi-level green can leave you with a lot of work to do before you move on to the next hole. Number 13, rated the second toughest, is a narrow par 5 upward incline with bunkers to the right of the landing area. Ferber is daring you to go for it. Reaching the green in 3 is enough of an accomplishment. The 14th tee box leads you back down to the 518-yard par 5 18th, and here we saw something remarkable. Earlier I mentioned the care the course takes in managing its environmental impact. We saw a great example of it at work. Canada geese are a growing problem in public green spaces. With its mild climate, lush fairways, and plenty of water, Fairwinds is a goose's paradise, or it would be if it weren't for Anne and Eddie. Anne Murphy of geesecontrol.org is a fully licensed falconer and works with her partner Eddie, a 10-year-old male bald eagle, to keep the Fairwinds goose population on the move. Having worked with Eddie since he was a fledgling, Anne has trained him to scare the geese away without hurting them, and it's proven an effective method of keeping the course enjoyable for all. When the geese see Eddie coming, they know it's time to go. No harm, and certainly no foul. It was just another ordinary, remarkable moment at this quietly remarkable place. We relaxed on the deck of the clubhouse after our round and pondered it all over a post-game beer.
But the setting, the holes themselves, the condition of the course, all the way down to the service, it was a great place to play, and I'd come back again.
It was a very enjoyable course to play. I'm glad I took a cart because it's a little hilly in some spots, but yeah, no, I definitely give it thumbs up for sure.
I thought it was exceptional. Not only the scenery, the course itself, the condition of the course, the greens are spectacular. Would have been nice to hit them a little more regularly, but once on them, they were true. Easy to read, not easy to make the putts, but the whole program, just brilliant.
Great.
Loved it.
Thank you.
Would highly recommend it.
There's something special about Fairwinds that's hard to articulate. It wasn't just the incredible hospitality, the eagle, or the deer. I think it's all those things combined with the enlightened philosophy that has driven Fairwinds from the beginning. Maybe that's why everyone seems so happy here. Everyone and everything seems to work together, with room for all to breathe. It is indeed a fitting reward for a life of hard work to live in such surroundings.